One, and fire. Now look at that. Five, fire. Six, eight, fire. Nine, fire. Okay, vertical thing.
Picture was taken on my holler in Eastern Kentucky, the holler I grew up on. This man is my neighbor on the holler. I actually don't know him. I think he lives at the mouth of the holler, which is the beginning of the holler, and I live like a little over a mile up the holler where I did live. That's where I lived my whole life. My cousin sent this picture to me tonight. She took this picture. She witnessed this firsthand. Another one of my neighbors who I've known my entire life lost his life in those floodwaters right there today. He was in his truck. This man saw his neighbor's truck sinking in the water. And mind you, it is frigid cold in Eastern Kentucky right now. It's actually snowing. It started snowing after it stopped raining. This man risked his life and jumped into those frigid waters trying to save his neighbor. He wasn't able to save his neighbor. But he was able to save his neighbor's dog because the dog was in the truck too. And my understanding is the window was cracked just enough for him to be able to get the dog out, but they could not break the window and they couldn't get it down any further to try to get this man out of his truck. The reason I'm telling you this is because in a day or two, when I figure out what in the world we can possibly do to help my people, my neighbors in Eastern Kentucky, I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but when I figure it out, I'm going to come to you and I'm going to ask you to chip in if you can to help these people. And I just want you to know the caliber of people that I'm asking you to help. Eastern Kentucky credit, it doesn't get enough attention. If you want to find the finest people in the whole entire world, look no farther than the hills and hollers of Eastern Kentucky.
Shout outs to the hills and the hollers of Eastern Kentucky. My condolences to the family of that victim. Shout outs to makeup artists at law for sharing his story. It's sad, but at least he saved the dog.
The state of Kentucky has experienced a series of devastating floods this past week, but there's something that has piqued my interest considering the location of where these floods have taken place. Which, before I go any further, let me just say that my condolences go out to every single family member that has been affected by these floods, okay? And that this video is for educational purposes. For example, these two areas right here are obviously experiencing a lot of heavy flooding right now. And obviously, these are not the only locations in Kentucky that are experiencing heavy flooding. I know. But in these areas that are experiencing these devastating floods at the moment, there just so happens to be certain counties. With this one right here in itself being Knott County. Now, this right here is an article from 2023, okay? And in this video, we'll be going over a series of articles ranging from 2023 to now in 2025. But as you can see, the Knott County Fiscal Court for up to $150 million of tax-exempt industrial revenue bonds for a large-scale what? Utilizing the company's proven and patented critical mineral refining technology. And as you can see, Mark Jensen, the CEO of American Resources Corporation, commented, "We put significant research into selecting a site to deploy our leading critical mineral refining technology for the production of what? Our Knott County, Kentucky site is strategically located in the heart of the developing U.S. battery belt and also highlights the value of American Resources' broad infrastructure platform." That word being key, okay? But also saying we are also excited to again work with the Hilltop Securities team, given their impeccable execution on our previously announced Wyoming County, West Virginia, $45 million tax-exempt bond. All this information being provided from you, once again, from a 2023 article by 8 News Now. But fast forward to a 2025 article, Mark Jensen, like we mentioned already, chairman and CEO of the ReElement Technologies, states this development marks a significant milestone in American resources and ReElement Technologies' evolution, showcasing the versatility, flexibility, and scalability of our refining technology on the global stage. Saying we are excited to share that in our Noblesville, Indiana commercial qualification plant is producing and selling rare earth oxides to multiple U.S. customers. Very interesting U.S. customers, by the way. And demand has already exceeded current capacity, but we are excited about the expansion into our Marion, Indiana, and Knott County, Kentucky sites. I'm not going to say too much more about this because I'm pretty sure by now you get the point that I'm trying to make here. And if you don't, then I guess just keep confining yourself inside of that comfortable little reality of yours. Does nobody remember North Carolina?
Won't ever forget North Carolina, and this looks just like it. Shout outs to Beauty Mark. I'm happy he did the research into this. It's like history repeating itself all over again. Shout outs to Kentucky and all affected areas. My prayers are with you.
First time in over 50 years, America's largest gold depository could receive its first public audit. So is the claimed $425 billion of gold still there? Well, that's the question Elon Musk in the Department of Government Efficiency is asking. You see, Fort Knox is one of the most secure facilities in the world, and it's located adjacent to the Fort Knox military base in Kentucky. It was established during the 1930s, during the Great Depression, to secure a significant portion of the nation's gold. It has a strict no visitors policy, and that extends to everyone. There is only one president in history to have entered the gold depository, Franklin D. Roosevelt. In fact, the last time that the public saw what was inside was all the way back in 1974 when they allowed journalists and a congressional delegation to enter because there were rumors that it was empty. Once those rumors were dispelled, the door stayed shut until 2017. And that's when the Secretary of Treasury visited. And now, those rumors are back. And Elon and Doge don't want to just visit. They actually want to go inside and audit the reserves and make it public and even live stream it, which would all be unprecedented. So the question is, do you think this is a good idea and helps with transparency, or is Elon just fueling unnecessary distrust?
Love it. Live stream it on YouTube. Shout out to Dylan Page. 2017 was the last time that door has been opened. Someone visited. Could you imagine if some of the gold was missing and it was caught on live stream? Bro, that could make or break a lot of things instantly. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below.